We have conversations like you're about to hear all the time. Like literally, this is what we talk about. This is what we do while we're smoking and chilling. I don't have any clue what we're gonna talk about, but if you want to hang, you want to smoke, whatever, light one up, you want to listen, it's gonna be an encouraging conversation. I promise you.
Teamwork. Bunch of woke motherfuckers up in here.
Oh, RTP challenge is fucking real. This dude, all right. This dude went to a pop-up shop, right? Illusions. I'm wearing that shit right now. Gang.
How did that go?
Yeah. He had a pop-up. He said he sold almost everything.
Dang, bro.
Gang.
Fuck yeah, bro.
Wow.
That's what I'm talking about.
And, but he said, congratulations.
Yeah,
but really powerful. He said, RTP challenge is real. And it's just real as fuck, bro. Have you been doing this? Have y'all been doing this? You gotta do this. Okay. Y'all gotta do this. All right, you gotta do this. What you do is every day, get you a journal. Depending on how much you think you need, depend on the size of the journal. Hey, depending on how much vibes you think you need in your life will depend on the size of your journal. I got a good little hand notebook, but you write one full page of gratitudes. One full page. You have to write them, handwritten, one line per. Like, some people will be, I be watching.
I saw you do this. I saw you do this.
I be looking at some of y'all's gratitudes. I'd be like, damn, I'd be writing awfully fucking big though. I'd be like, thank you. I'm like, write tiny. Make yourself have to write a bunch of them. Anyways, but you have to physically write them, man, because something about physically writing them down, it changes the game, bro. It like locks it in so tight. So we've been doing this. So I'm doing this. Like, I literally made this up not to fucking be cool. Like, I was like, I need to get my shit together. Like, I'm fucking slacking right now, bro. My vibes are just like, I'm lost. You remember I was there, literally had this epiphany after I left your house last time. This is where I come from my epiphanies, guys. How to just ground myself back in a good feeling, you know? Like, it's just so hard to worry or complain or anything when you're just thinking about all these things you have. And so,
that's a great point.
So yeah, for real. Yeah. So I started writing down these full pages of gratitude, right? And then, like I said, I would tie it. Same thing. At the same time we set this goal. Like, we're gonna go start doing daily lives. Like live, we're gonna start bringing the live show back every single day, no matter what. Hence why we're live right now at 10 o'clock at night, right? No matter what.
Nice and raw.
Right? You know what I mean? Because if it's so easy right now to make an excuse and be like, well, I missed it. It's too late, you know, but I didn't. I didn't make that excuse. You come as hard as you can, even if sometimes it's kind of half-assed. So, anyways, we started that, and I was like, do daily grind. And then, like, I started getting involved again with, like, everybody. And so I said I started coming fucking connect with y'all. Like, that was what made me think about it. I was like, dude, it's like other people are going to help you, get out of whatever funk you know what I mean, or whatever.
Yeah,
like,
cohesive to the
right,
game.
like, the people who get depressed, one of the first things they do is withdraw away from everybody, right? Because it's so hard to be depressed around your friends or around other people who are living and loving and having a good time. So I was like, I can't do that. Like, I wanted to hide so bad, but I was like, I gotta make sure I stay, like, amongst my people. Straight. Yeah, you know what I mean? People who are gonna keep me in a good vibe.
You think it's your right to throw tantrums? You think it's your right to get angry with people? You think it's your privilege to be depressed so that you'll get attention from somebody? You keep playing this, one day you will not be able to turn back. Keep crossing the line every day, one day you will see you cannot cross back. That day, you need a doctor. When you are a child, physical illness is good because you will get attention from your mother and father and everybody around you, and you don't have to go to school on that day. So you learn the art of falling physically ill. But once you get married, you learn the art of becoming mentally ill. Because if you want to get attention, you go sit in a corner, act depressed, people will pay attention to you. So you keep playing this game, one day you're not able to cross the line back. That day, you're clinically ill. I would say 70% of illnesses on the planet, all kinds, are self-created. Even if you get an infection, there is a way. If you keep yourself in a certain way, physically and mentally, the virus and the bacteria will not work the same way as it works upon somebody else. So you just have to set the necessary conditions for health, necessary incentives for health. So set that up for yourself. You will see you will get healthy. If you can turn your mind this way, you can also turn it this way. I want you to understand this. No, I'm like this because my father abused me when I was 7 years of age. If you know all that bullshit, you can as well turn yourself around, isn't it? It's time. You must understand, mentally, physiologically, chemically, energy-wise, you must clearly understand it doesn't pay to be sick, unhappy, depressed. It doesn't pay. To be joyful and ecstatic, it pays. If you make this clear to all these people inside, they will all behave properly.
So I was like, dude, man, maybe if I get the grind gang involved with this, I'm gonna like, make it like a challenge. Everybody do this. Everybody, for 30 days, I want you to just write this whole page and I want you to shout somebody else out, right? So there's 3 steps. You write the full page of gratitude, you have an intention, like it might be get healthier or start a business, but something you can do every day, right? Like, so you do one thing, mine's the daily grind, that's the one thing I do every day. Even if sometimes we make more videos and movies, we do more. Hey, guys, by the way, you can do more, right? You don't have to only do one thing.
That's right.
Yeah, you can do more, like for sure, you can do as much as you want. But at least that one thing. And so it was like, build the energy, put the energy into something, and share it with somebody else, right?
Of course.
Dude, people have been hitting, like, I knew. Literally 2 days in, I was like, bro, there's something weird in this. Like, there's something really, like, weird and magical about this whole process. If you've been doing, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah. There's something weird about it. And so I was like, yo, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens if we just do this for a couple days. And then people have been hitting me up, and they've been like, yo, it's just really fucking, like, doing something to me. Yeah, like, it's like really, like, got me feeling something. I don't know what it is or why things are different, but when I write that shit on a piece of paper, all of a sudden it, like, changes the way I'm seeing my day, right? Now, I don't know if y'all have gotten here yet, but I guarantee you, you're gonna, well, actually Illusion just said he did because he sold out everything. Second thing I've been noticing now, bro, miracles been showing up lately. Like, miracles been showing up lately. Things have been happening for me and to me that are like blessings, bro. I'm like, whoa. I mean, sometimes they're simple, sometimes they're huge, but like, dude, I just found like.
You got super blessed the other day. You walked straight back into school.
That's what I was gonna say.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say too. Is I saw that you were in class.
Yeah. Walk right back up in that.
We talked about that.
And they ignored me.
And they ain't fucking with you.
They ain't fucking with me at all. Then hey, let me tell you how I did
Let
this.
that nigga learn. Let that nigga learn.
Yeah.
Let that nigga learn.
Hold this one too. I walked up in there like this. I was like, I have, like I see him in the window, and I was walking by, and I was like, damn, that motherfucker's like the guy who like I got into it. I was like, fuck, I want to deal with this motherfucker. I was like, I'm gonna go to the store real quick. Give me my drink and my snacks and stuff, so I'm coming back in school, I'm like, well, fuck it. I just gotta, you know what I mean? I'm gonna just see what happens. So I walk up in there, I just stroll up in there, I look at him, he looks at me, and I was like, beep. All right, have a nice day. And I just gonna walk away, like, I swear to God, you know what he did to me? He looked at me, as soon as he recognizes me, he was like, look down, like, yeah, that's right, bitch, you better look down. You better look down. Everybody's ass up in this room.
Get in your van. Get in your van and go, okay? Because I'll throw down any day of the week. Get in your little van and drive out of my face, okay? Before I go America all over your ass!
I felt so bad. I was like, you ain't fucking with these vibes. You ain't bringing that negative shit around me.
Well, cheers to that thing.
Yeah, exactly, bro. Cheers to that.
Sometimes you gotta recognize it, man.
Yeah,
you gotta recognize the blessing.
Yeah, exactly.
Everybody's getting blessings every day, all day long, but you gotta recognize it.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Sometimes people try to play like I'm dumb or whatever because I'd be like, here's another thing. I went to go get a sandwich out of the little vending machine, right? And we have these little vending machines where you can go into there and you swipe your card.
Wow,
and then they give, yeah, it's like a card one. Wow, and it's cool because it opens the door.
They got those in the ghetto.
Yeah, right? It opens the door and it's like a whole marketplace. So there's hella sandwiches, hella like snacks, and you can just get whatever you want. It racks up your total and like lets you walk out, right? I had no money. $0 motherfucking dollars, bro. When I tell you I had bank account, $0, okay? But I'm so hungry. Like that morning I had not ate no breakfast and shit. I was like, dude, I have got to get some food. And I'm like, I'm gonna just try it. I'm just go try and swipe my card, see what happens. Maybe I have enough to open the door, and then I can.
I don't even care if it goes negative.
You know what I mean? Exactly. Like if it just opens the door, I'm gonna get some food.
I know. I'll too.
Bro, the door opened, And I was like, oh, we in, baby. Let's go. Thank you, universe. I'm already like blessings. I'm already like blessings. Already talking blessings. It's just a sandwich, guys. But I'm so already like, I just won $1 million.
That's crazy.
Then I pick up a sandwich. Tell me why that shit says invalid product, return. And I was like, what the fuck's that mean? And so like I picked something else up. I was like, oh shit, maybe I'm not supposed to get it. I picked something else up and it charged me for it. I was like, what the fuck? So I put that back down and picked up the sandwich I wanted. It was like invalid product, return. So I just like stepped back and I like closed the door and then I watched it. It didn't even charge me.
Oh my God.
I swear to God, it charged. It gave it to me for free.
Yeah,
the machine just gave me the fucking sandwich for no reason.
That's the universe, though.
Yeah.
You know, speaking to you. That's the ups and downs. You got your down and you gotta have it up. That's ever.
But small things will keep you going for sure.
They
through
will,
the
man.
day. Yeah, man. I love
They
those.
will.
Yeah.
That's good, man.
But recognizing
Y'all gotta try, man. Try it, dude. I'm
Yeah.
telling you, there's nothing like it. Like
Yeah,
even
no,
sitting here
of course.
thinking like I'm one of the most positive dudes you know, and I'm sitting here telling people like you gotta write it. You
No,
gotta write it.
of
Even
course.
other people who were like, no, I practice gratitude, and I was like, yeah, I was practicing it too, but something about
Writing.
pen and pan, like and
It's
seeing
like
it.
that's like mental and emotional manifestation.
It's because you
like,
gotta
you're like
think it.
literally
It's just a
forcing
different-
yourself
it's
into a
Well,
positive attitude.
What it's doing is it's combining all
All of it.
three of. I came up with this term when I was writing my.
Exactly.
I've been writing out like my values and my principles and shit like that, and like just trying to. I don't know. I might make like a book or something out of it, but like I'm just trying to get it down so I know what the fuck I'm doing.
Of course.
And so like I'm writing it out, and I was writing. Oh shit! It just left me. God, this happens to us way too much.
I know that. I know that.
Oh.
If you've ever watched me on live, you know I lose it sometimes and it's up.
James. Oh,
You're right down there.
so yeah, like I was.
I'm glad
What it
you
does
made
is
home. You have the
it
best
combines
work, bro.
all three of your
Get to work tomorrow. It's easy.
fundamental elements of your being.
Right.
Your spirit, your mind, and your body. Like your spirit, your mind, and your body
Right.
are connected to your outputs, is what I said. And your outputs are connected, like each one has its own output. So your spirit has feelings. That's where your feelings come from. To
Yep.
me.
Right.
Your mind is where your thoughts come from, and your body is your actions.
Ooh.
And they're all connected.
Ooh.
And writing down what you're grateful for on a piece of paper combines all three of those into one act.
Right.
Because you have to think about what you're grateful for. You're bringing up the emotions of what you're grateful for, which is the feeling.
Yeah.
Right.
That's your spirit. And you have to physically write it on the paper.
Action. That's right.
That's your
exactly
body.
what it is. That's exactly what it is.
Utilizing all.
That's exactly why it is.
That's life,
Because you
baby.
have to do all three
That's
of them.
life,
Yep.
all in one nutshell for you guys. Yeah, I love that.
Literally,
Yeah,
RTB.
I love that.
Hey,
I love
crazy.
that.
It's been crazy, but yo, if y'all been fucking with the RTB challenge, I've actually decided to earlier today, I'm glad we're talking about this, that I'm gonna do them every month, right? But they're always gonna be different. And so next month is gonna be an actual physical challenge.
Yeah.
Like next month is gonna be,
Wow.
I haven't decided what workout yet, but I think I'm gonna make them do the 100 by 100. Not like 100, but like 100 by 30. So we're gonna do something like 100
Start getting
jumping jacks
exercise, yeah.
or 100, I don't know, steps or something. What do y'all like? What kind of exercises y'all like? But we got to get those bodies moving, man. We have
Yeah,
got to get to using our bodies. We talk about it, it's just so hard to, it's so funny how much people want money, but it's so funny how money is so not important if you lose your health.
Oh,
That's right.
Yeah, like all of a sudden let you be
Yeah.
dying in a hospital bed, and money is the least important thing in the world.
No,
But
money
yet
no more.
we very rarely like wish or hope or work for health.
no.
We like pray, wish,
We
fight
literally
each other,
destroy
kill each other.
our health to get money.
We kill our health to
Don't
get money
appreciate.
when it's literally like
Without it, you
health
got
is health is step one. You got to be healthy.
right now.
Right now,
For
it's
sure,
just
a lot
not
of people.
even a value at all.
Yeah, even in the health world right now, coming from the health world, I'm coming from the health world, and it is so unhealthy, yo. It's crazy. Like, even the healthy people are unhealthy, yo. Like, these programs they're getting on is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Because they want to get this image, just like what we were just talking about, insecurity and all that shit.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? It's so bad right now.
crazy
It's
right now, man.
ridiculous. You know
Crazy.
what I mean? So,
We were having this very intelligent conversation how we all really feel like insecurities are eating Los Angeles alive.
eating it alive.
Eating alive. Like if you want to find the most insecure place on the entire planet, it's probably that city. Like motherfuckers can't even stand to be in a room by themselves right now. Like they're sad, man. And it's a trip, man. It's a trip.
It is.
And that's what I've been talking so much to them about, and just the grind gang in general is like, yo, like that ego it will set you up so much of you thinking you gotta be somebody, or you gotta be this, or like you're not a. It's crazy.
It's like I'm dealing with that with people right now. Egos is like such a killer right now, even in the business professional world. It's so bad, man.
Yeah.
People will pass up $1 million deals
just because
of
like,
ego.
you know what I mean? Because it's like not their idea, or it's just not like, you know what I mean? I'm
because
just
of
like
ego,
tripping.
man. Yeah.
It's tripping, man.
But I mean, there's pros and cons to everything, I guess.
But it tunnels your mind for sure.
It does.
Yeah, it
does.
tunnels your mind.
It
It
just makes
eliminates
you
a lot of
It just
good.
makes you do dumb shit. I think it just makes you.
What were you doing today? What was you were looking at something like some store or something like that today?
Oh, that was no store, my friend.
What was that?
That was an abandoned warehouse on Van Nuys Boulevard.
What?
The warehouse on Van Nuys.
Oh,
the one that
warehouse.
we've seen.
Oh,
Yes.
What
bro.
was that?
My warehouse.
Our warehouse.
My warehouse?
We're gonna
My
fucking, bro.
motherfucking
Manifestation. You guys listen.
Yo,
listen to what he's
baby.
saying.
Most
warehouse.
def.
I said it in the stories. I was like, yo, it would be tight if. I was like, fuck, what is this wood shit? I'm like, it'll be tight when, like it's going to be tight. Like there's not would be tight shit. Like
What
it's
was
out
that?
to be tight. It's this building that's like literally right around the corner from my apartment, right? And it's just. I don't know what it used to be or whatever, but it's trashed, bro. Like some of the walls are like missing, like you know what I mean, like they got
It's
beams
fucked
and
up.
stuff. It's fucked up,
Yeah.
It's fucked.
but it's just sitting there. You know, it's just sitting there, fucked up, trashed out, and I'm like, you could probably cop this on the low. You know what I mean? It's not like there's nothing in there. It's just an empty fucking building, and I'm like, dude,
How big
Is it the one with the raptor up on the
it's
top?
huge, bro. It's got to be like at least 60,000 square feet. I can't. I mean, it's
building.
Did you not see my stories? Pull up.
I saw it, but it doesn't.
Bro,
it doesn't
it's-
The building. The building.
building.
It
And
didn't.
it
whole
has
building.
a parking lot and it has a little kiosk outside. And I'm like, okay, so if y'all didn't know, I'm right now in the works, or me and my brother are working on this idea of like buying Van Nuys. Okay, Van Nuys, California. I'm literally gonna take over. You know how
It's
they
so
have,
undervalued. Right
It's
now.
so
There's
cheap.
so much value in Van Nuys.
so cheap. You know how they got Universal City?
Yes.
Universal City. You know why it's called Universal City? Because it's owned by Universal Studios. They have a goddamn city in this place. And if they can have a city, Films by Rose can have a city too. And I'm like, I got my eye on the valley, dog. I'm like, we go and hang out in the valley. There's probably way less rules out there. You know, we're a little away from everything. But we can cop all these broke down buildings on the cheap. On the cheap, man. Oh, it's because I'm live, huh? Yeah.
I can't get you. I don't know if it's on your story or what.
It is. I guess you can't see him. Alright, never mind. I'll show them later. But y'all seen it. It's huge. And it's just, I'm like, I can see it in my mind. I'm like, dude, if I could just cop this building for like $100K, right? Or just even cheaper probably, right? But I get it for the low. And then just every day, me and my brother being there fucking sweeping all that shit out. I'll clean all
Fixing
that
it all
trash
up.
out. I'll put new walls in that
Check it
motherfucker. And we'll just build it. I'll just build it out over
Fantasy
like 2,
factories,
3, 5 years, 10 years, and give me 10 years in that building. Think about how cool that thing would be.
Oh,
and it'd be
crazy.
It has a driveway thing. That
I want to
goes
see
inside.
it.
Yeah, I
It's
Oh
right
my
next to
gosh,
your
man,
house.
I want to see that shit.
Come by, come
Yeah.
by. It's like if y'all come by my apartment, I'll take you around this.
It's abandoned.
You know where Panorama City
It's
is?
dilapidated.
It looked like it was like just trash.
It's
Did you-
trash.
our
I don't
neighborhood
even know
is
if
like-
people own it. Like I'm literally like I was
Somebody
like,
owns it for sure. And they're
Somebody
paying,
has to.
They're paying property taxes
They're
and everything.
paying
on
money to
that shit.
have that.
Yeah.
So I'm saying
Yeah.
like I gotta be able to
Mortgage, all
go
that shit.
and hit them up and be like,
I'll take this off your hands.
I'd be happy to do
I'll
that
take
shit.
this off your hands. What are you talking about doing?
Dude, that's why they have that giant. There's a giant sign on it. Is that the one you're talking about? Because there's a couple there on that block. I don't know.
There's a
which one
big
you're talking
sign, but it's all like they just tore it.
about. No, I'm
It's
talking
a
about like the
store.
lease sign. The one that's
No,
like,
this don't got nothing like that. This used to be like an old store or something like that. But
well, because
yo, grandness of vision. You know what I'm saying? Like it does not kill you or hurt you in any way, shape, or form to dream that big. To say I'm gonna own my own city. Like ain't nobody gonna stop you. Ain't nobody gonna be mad at you because you're trying to own your own city. Like that's not like.
I'll tell you who's not going to own their own city.
significance
It's
to
the
that
people that's
whatsoever.
laughing right now. The people
Oh,
that's
yeah.
laughing and think it's ridiculous. I'll tell you 100%, you're not going to own your own
Yeah,
city.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
for
yeah.
sure. That's the only
Yeah,
thing
yeah,
that
yeah.
I do know.
And you won't be allowed in my city.
dude, little known fact. A lot of people don't know this, but that's how Walt Disney made Disney.
Yes.
Of course.
Yes.
Nobody knows this, but literally Walt Disney had all of these like little whatever the fuck companies that had nothing to do with him really. He just owned them. Disney owned them. And he was using these companies to buy hella land in Florida. Just all the land in Florida. Just dude, he was buying up land and he would buy them with like he bought tons of land with like 50 different companies. And then he came through and was like, oh, like he got the state to develop it he got the state to develop the roads, the plumbing, the electrical.
If you didn't know,
this is a city. There's a real city in Florida. And
your taxes,
the taxes.
Your tax money takes care of Disneyland.
Disneyland is all the utilities and shit paid for by taxes. Bro,
I swear to God, Walt Disney is the smartest businessman I've ever seen in my entire life. But somehow he, like you said, not only did he accumulate all this land in Florida using other like a whole conglomerate of companies, right? Not just Disneyland, but like just different companies. Like you said, so he didn't create a monopoly, right? So he bought all this out, and then somehow convinced the government to take care of it all. Right. Like somehow made it public land. Mm-hmm. So like it's
like the same kind of land that your house is on.
Yeah.
Like if your electricity went out, you'd be calling somebody. Yeah. That's what they do at Disneyland.
They have signs and all that stuff. It's wild. That's wild. Here's another one for you though. We'll do another one. You know this if you've ever seen the movie The Founder. People think that McDonald's, right? You think that McDonald's is big because they're McDonald's.
Because of McDonald's.
Because they sell cheeseburgers. So you're like, yo, McDonald's is killing the game right now because they sell millions of cheeseburgers. Right. Did you know that McDonald's owns the land? They're franchise, right? So everybody owns their own McDonald's. But the land that the McDonald's is built on is owned by the McDonald's Corporation. They are the largest landowners in North America, period.
That's genius.
Every single McDonald's, the land underneath, literally too.
Yeah, so
I promise you, if McDonald's doesn't like what you're doing with your McDonald's, they'll close it.
They'll be like, they will shut you down.
We don't want McDonald's.
And they keep the money that you pay to get the franchise.
We don't want McDonald's on this land. They keep control of the land.
Yeah,
the land controls everything because what's on the land, you can't. You know what I mean? You can't build. If I say don't build on my land, you gotta go.
Yeah, you can't do it other way. You can't say, I own the building. Get your land out of here.
Yep. No.
You know what I mean? Like, no.
And so
another thing.
That's why the Church of Scientology is on the same game right now.
Oh yeah, they're buying the land like a motherfucker.
Because land is the greatest commodity there is.
Another little known fact about fucking
just high
McDonald's.
Intelligent conversation, guys. You're enjoying it.
Is that the McDonald's brothers? Most people don't even know who the fuck started McDonald's.
Right.
But a lot of them assume that it's some guy named McDonald, maybe Ronald McDonald.
Ronald McDonald.
But the McDonald's brothers started McDonald's. I don't know if it was in Michigan or Wyoming or someplace in the Midwest. And basically what happened was have you seen the movie The Founder?
Son, don't even tell them. We're gonna watch this movie.
We're gonna watch the movie.
I should watch the movie The Founder.
If you don't watch it,
that's some homework for you.
It's incredible. Yeah. It's an incredible story of where McDonald's came from, and it's just fascinating because you'll start to think about how you really don't know the story of a lot of things and how they came to be.
Yeah.
Like sometimes I sat in my apartment, I'm just like, how the fuck did we get from teepees to here? You gotta ask yourself.
When I worked at Sam's, they the first video that you watch in their little computer training course is the history of Sam Walton, the guy who made Sam's Club and Walmart and all that shit.
Like, where did these places come from?
This dude was a motherfucking genius.
Yeah.
He started one of the first dime stores in America in the Great Depression. He was like, I'm gonna start a store where everything's cheap as fuck.
Yeah.
And I sell everything.
A dime store, huh?
A dime store.
Yeah.
He sold shit for a dime.
Profit.
And
now he's Sam.
And now he's Sam Wall. I mean, he's dead now, but now he's Sam's Club and Walmart.
Wow. Well, Walmart, that's the game, man. That's for sure.
That's the game. Walmart.
Love you, Ryan. Thank you so much.
Walmart might take over the world for sure.
Amazon.
Amazon's taking over the world for sure. They're already doing that now.
Jeff Bezos, man.
Literally.
Jeff Bezos.
Yeah.
Jeff Bezos. They're all geniuses, but study where shit comes from, man. You can learn so much about what's really going on in this world by peeling back some of the layers
and how shit works.
Yeah, what's the plumbing like? Like you live in a house, right? And your house got walls and stuff, but behind these walls be a whole different thing going on. Plumbing, like frames and electricity and shit. So peel back some of the layers of your world that you live in. And really ask yourself how's this shit really working behind all this? How do my lights really turn on? And you learn some interesting things, man.
It might help you along the road, too.
It will. That's what I'm saying.
It absolutely will. More knowledge is never a bad thing. Never. It's how you use the knowledge that ends up bad.
That's for sure.
Yeah,
that's the struggle. That's the struggle. That's the one right there.
Either way, hey, I highly encourage all of you grind gang. Find you friends like my friends.
Man.
I love all these people right here, my brothers.
I love family.
You know what I mean? But like, I think the only thing that you can really take away from this is that like, spend your time having like intelligent, thoughtful, knowledgeful conversations where you're learning. Like that's all we do is we come in here and we learn from each other, and like so that we grow. You know, and like we benefit from smoking weed and chilling. You know, it's not just like fucking waste of our time. You know, so many people they smoke and then they just like watch the Kardashians, or you just like, I don't know, you just kind of like numb your brain. You know what I mean? Like, don't do that. Like, stimulate your brain. Have conversations about, like I said, where shit comes from, why things do the things they do. You know, it's just, it'll help you. It'll help you. And like I said, it'll help your whole circle. I love you guys. I'm going to go ahead and get off of here. I'll see y'all tomorrow, though. Daily Grind number 18 tomorrow.
Dream big. Dream big.
Yo,
Dream big.
For real.
Dream
Hey,
big.
Follow this guy, Marlon, for real, man. I love him. That's my brother.
Appreciate
much
it.
love to his brother, Mac.
Yeah, man.
Too. Always much love to my brother, Mac. Is my brother. All right. I'll see y'all guys later.
Love.